Hello everyone, my name is Caesar from Wirestream, and today I am here in Pomona, California, and what we're going to be doing here, it's a Paxton system. This is the one that I recorded earlier that we're going to deploy for one door. This particular door does not have the panic bar or the push bar, so we're going to be adding that in here with Eduardo. I also have AJ here from Paxton. He assists us anytime that we have any Paxton deployments. So he helps us with training the customer and just getting any ideas on what we can do better, doing the deployment. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you really quick, we have some security cameras here in the truck. I'm going to show you really quick how the panic bar gets installed and where the Paxton board is mounted. So here is Eduardo. I'm going to give him one of the tools, this one. And he's going to mark the door right there. So he's installing the push bar right now. I believe this is a command push bar, or ASA abloy. And then from here we have our reader already installed. This is our Bluetooth reader right here. This is going to be installed on the outside, and that's already connected here to our reader wire. And then we also have our wire for the panic bar right there. All right, so let me go show you really quick on what we have here. By the way, more Reolink cameras almost everywhere we go. That's not what we suggest, but sometimes what the customer wants, because they can buy them at Costco. That one the customer just had over here, and he did ask us if we could do the installation for those. But we'll be coming back to those. So originally here we're set out to do the installation for the Paxton one-door controller here. So here's our controller that you saw earlier. Again, we have our power supply. This is our reader, our relay here for the doors. And the wiring here, as you will see, it goes up through the pipe there, and then it ends up on the other side to where the door is at. Here is our server. And yeah, here's the server, and that's basically it. So just this is a random thing, though. We're working here on this project in Pomona for the access control, but this customer actually found us on YouTube. But previously, about 6 months ago, we had done security cameras from Ubiquity on this building right here. So we have security cameras in this building. This customer randomly found us on YouTube. So that's kind of crazy that we ended up on the same building. When I actually came over here, I thought I just typed in the wrong address, and then when I met the customer, it turned out that we did the security cameras here, Ubiquity. They have the LPR cameras here, and yeah, so it was kind of pretty cool that we're actually getting to come back over here and do work on the same building, but for a different customer that has nothing to do with what we're actually doing here today. So there is the reader being mounted. The door is already mounted. This little star here turns every time you push the panic bar right here. And then we have the holder right there. Alright, Eduardo is running the wires here. He's using the door cord right here on one side. This is from Annixter ASA abloy. Again, this is the model number that we're using for this particular one. He's going to go ahead and cross it over to there so the wire gets secure onto the door through when it opens. Okay, so right here Eduardo has mounted the can for the door. Again, this is a one-door controller. This is the power supply that's going to be feeding the board. Right now we are going directly to the board. It's a 12-volt board. And from there, we're splitting off to the door outside, to the panic bar. So that way, the panic bar could be pushed directly through here. Everything is wired directly, and we're gonna move those wires around once we complete the installation. So for now, we're gonna go test and see how it works. All right, so that's it for here. We're just gonna test once we're done. We're gonna test and make sure that the door does open with one of the cards or the phone. So we'll show you that in a little bit. So we just finished the installation of this door. Eduardo was able to complete the installation of the panic bar or the push bar. So we did the wiring here, so that way we don't see any wiring exposed. This is all coming through the attic right there. And I will show you now that the door actually closes pretty smooth. So there we go. The door will then lock, and there it is. So from the inside, we don't need a mag lock anymore or a strike. The door just pushes open. And what this is going to happen inside here, we have a solenoid. That the solenoid, when we use the reader on the outside, will push the lever that's inside that allow it to open. All right, that's it for now. I'll record the back once we're done, and more to come on this. All right, so day one of the installation is done. Let me show you really quick. We put zip ties on the door because we still need to configure the reader here. So this is still not on, but the door will now lock. So we need to make sure that the door stays locked. We have a key here that we're going to utilize to keep the door open for tomorrow. All right, that's it for today. If we have anything else, we'll let you know, and we'll hopefully continue to record the rest of the system tomorrow. All right, so this is the Paxton can right here. This comes with the one-door controller. So let's go ahead, open it up. All right, so here, this is our internet connection right here. This is going to be our reader 1, and this is going to be where I'm going to connect in this case, the push bar, the panic bar. And from here, this is our power. I'm going to connect a 24 volt power supply right here, or I may just leave what I already have. I have a 12 volt power supply with 5 amps of draw. So I'm going to have the power supply right here, powering this unit right here, which requires you can do 24 or 12 volts, and that should get us up and running for this setup. All right, so one of the cool things, again, I have my door connected. I have my wires coming in here, my battery. As I mentioned, I am bypassing my power supply, which that would go right here, and the transformer goes here. You will see right now if I disconnect let me disconnect the main power to the unit. Right here. This will go red. And that way now you know that now is running on the batteries, but the system's still on. Put it back in there and it comes back online. So the other cool thing that you will see here, it's this tamper toggle switch right here. This is I would say it's just a dip switch that tells you what the position of the door. So what happens is if you press it, all the lights go off except for the internet. Now what that allows you to do, or the system, what it's allowing it to do is to just turn off the LED lights, but the system's still up and running. So if you turn it off right here after the door opens, then you know that the system is running, so you can see what LED lights you have right here. All right, so another job completed. I just closed down the box over here. We have a piece of plywood that the customer provided, and that will go here in the back next week. So right now, Spectrum mounted their services over here, but there isn't a piece of plywood, and I have my Paxton one-door controller here. The server is on the inside of that room with the AJ there. He's the Paxton trainer, and we got some Reolink cameras here that we're going to be installing pretty soon. There's AJ. So AJ comes down whenever we need training for our customers. So this customer had some particular questions on how to configure his system. It ended up being like really quickly for him, but nevertheless, it's always good to have the company that makes the product here train the customer for us. So anytime we have any Paxton systems, he helps out getting this done for us. Next week, installation of the security cameras, Reolink security cameras, and that will be for this area right here, which is going to be a batting cage. Again, this is in Pomona. So now we're going to test the door from the outside with the app. That's the Paxton reader, and there we go. You can hear it, and it does open. This is going to be open for 7 seconds. You'll see it. It's flashing green right here, and it just went on. Let's try one more time, AJ, and that should be it. Yep, there it is. And it opens. We're gonna go see what a denied looks like from AJ, and there he goes. And you'll see it flashing red. That means it is denied on the phone. That means there is no access. Alright, so that basically completes the installation of the Paxton system. Again, we're going to be back on Monday. Hopefully we'll be able to capture more video on how we do the backboard and moving some stuff around for the customer. Alright, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.